What is up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Boy Detectives Presents. My name is Anthony Zonfrelli.
And I'm Will Van Antwerp. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and welcome to the Christmas Movie Character Draft, hosted by, that's right, Anthony's chest says, the Boy Detectives.
That's right. Tonight is the Christmas Movie Characters Draft. Last week, we did the sandwich draft.
The
sandwich draft. Is that not what I said?
You said Stanwich.
Well, sorry, I'm just drunk from the spoils of winning because, yes, Anthony Zonfrelli did pull off the Twitter victory once again, and I believe we do have a gloat video. Arthur, would you mind pulling that up?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That is an all-star QB.
And he was.
Like such an oddly sensual video.
Yeah, well, that's what it takes sometimes.
What did you do with that bagel hole afterwards? Okay, let's move on and welcome in a fresh start and a new draft. Our drafters today are Britt Mitchell and Emily Lavadier.
Yeah, let's get it.
Woo! Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Mostly to Britt.
Mostly Britt. Emily, we cannot see your face.
Emily
with a dramatic reveal.
Oh, who is she? Yeah, she'll come back. Oh. Hello? Ah!
There she is.
Wow. Oh, still not quite with it. Oh.
Hi. You're welcome.
Thanks for being here, Emily.
Thank you.
Uh-oh, this doesn't bode well at all.
Okay.
Like we live in the same house and are sucking each other's air.
Yeah, we actually, confession, we live in the same apartment and we both have opposing nets.
All right.
Oh, you know what?
Maybe...
It's a pleasure. Let's be honest. I was gonna sweep Britt under the.
You should just come in here.
Yeah, I would say we'll give it 10 more seconds until you guys just draft from the same screen.
Yeah.
Okay, no. It seems like
good.
Stay.
Okay.
All it needed was the threat.
Let's get into the pre-show banter, but now because we messed around a little bit with the internet stuff, we'll be quick about it. Britt, what does Christmas mean to you?
Christmas means holly jolly times, being happy, eating so much food that you pass the fuck out. It means getting hammered and parties, and all of those things are going to be different this year, but it's still going to be good. And hi,
Emily, are there any Christmas movies that stand out to you as being particularly sentimental to the time?
Oh,
to the current time.
I would have to say, like, a Christmas movie that means a lot to me is A Year Without a Santa Claus. With the Heat Miser.
That question was for Emily.
All the claymation.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that was my answer. Like we share a brain.
Yeah, but also like if we're gonna get more extreme, Die Hard is one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time. So I'm that crowd.
And so it was 7 minutes before the first Die Hard reference.
Yeah,
nice.
let's just get it out of here. Get it out of the way.
For those of you who had the line. Beautiful. Will, would you mind flipping over to the draft board and we can talk about our teams here?
Yeah, definitely. We need to just do like more banter, like for 4 more seconds.
Okay.
Sure. Britt, tell us about your team name and coach.
Okay, so my team name is Tender and Mild Concussions, and my coach is Mr. Hanky the Christmas Poo. I feel like Mr. Hanky just comes in with a big old hello and just really runs the show. So.
Okay, great. And Emily, I love your team name, but why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, hello. I'm Pete Carroll of the Bells. My coach is none other than Bernard from the Santa Claus, because I truly believe that without Bernard, there would be no Christmas. He runs the North Pole and Christmas like a well-oiled machine. Like Santa could fucking fall off a roof and then some chud and his son show up Christmas morning and he doesn't bat an eye. Like he is efficient and he goes with the flow. And also he's played by one of my favorite actors, Dave Krumholtz, childhood crush of mine, present day crush of mine. And yeah, he gets the job done.
He also is Zachary Binks.
Looking shockingly good in older age. All right, Anthony.
Yeah, well, sure.
Yeah.
So my team is Rudolph the Red Zone Reindeer, and my coach is none other than Baby Jesus himself. And I think this is just an obvious choice. He's a young up and comer, which means he's going to be around for a while. He's got new ideas, and he inspires others to follow him. And I just think, what more do you want from a coach?
Are you worried that players might not listen to a baby?
No, not at all. Actually, the whole team showed up and gave him gifts the first day he was born, trying to bribe him to get on the starting roster. So I think he's a shoo-in.
Quick follow-up question. What is myrrh?
Great question. Will, tell us about your team.
Okay. Okay. So we're going to keep it really simple, short and sweet. 3 characters. That's right. My team name is Noel, because I have been losing every single one of these fucking drafts. And I'm done here, and I'm taking it. I'm taking my W. No L's allowed. And then my coach is George Bailey. Why? Because he can see the future. What's basically the Bill Belichick, I would say, of Christmas movies. He's able to see all the alternate universes that lay in front of him, and then he can guide the team into the one that results in a victory.
I love that.
Not the only Christmas character that can see the future.
Yeah.
Well, the most handsome one. Okay.
And as Rachel in the chat, as Rachel Andelman points out in the chat, he did only see the future once.
Well, sometimes that's all you need. It's one more time that I can see the future. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the one and done.
All right. Let's determine the draft order with our 100-yard dash. Got everybody's names in now, finally. You guys ready?
Yeah.
And definitely not the correct setting. So this could be over in 1 second or like 3 minutes. So let's see.
Hell yeah.
Right.
All right, let's go. My first time doing this. Start dash.
Look at this.
Oh boy, it's way slower than it.
Tally ho! Tally ho, Pete Carroll.
Oh! Oh!
Come on!
Oh my God! This is accurate to how I run. This is
No.
I'm literally just like.
Will, can you put on some Christmas carols in the meantime?
No, I'm in the lead right now. We got to hold on. Oh no, Britt! Come on!
Shit! Come on! Oh no! I'm gonna shit myself.
Oh,
Get out, no.
Emily! Oh no! Okay.
No, that's Britt.
This is gonna be the whole show.
There we go. Let's go.
We are gonna have to buzz through this draft because we are already 10 minutes in, and
we're gonna go fast. Oh my God! I'm not gonna win. No way!
You're gonna win. Look at this. You're pulling away.
you rolled an ankle.
My guy is frozen.
Have you met me before? I am literally. Yep. See, look at this. Look at this
Oh,
bullshit.
there he goes. No.
I feel like I've lost years of my life.
I better go first. I swear.
There we go. There we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, God. I'm so close. My toe is over the line.
You gotta touch the back of the end zone.
Anthony, where are you coming from right now? No.
Let's go.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Detrimental to my heart.
I've never been first before. This is a first. Huh?
Oh my God.
Oh, am I choppy, by the way?
You're not choppy at all.
Oh, good, because I'm about to get real.
Okay. Wow. Well, that was the most dramatic race we've ever had.
Honestly, let's good night, everybody. I'm done.
Yeah, welcome to the 2021 Christmas draft.
Yeah.
Okay, Britt, against all odds, you won the 100-yard dash.
Yeah.
You got the first overall pick, and who are you going to take?
Oh my God. So there's been a lot of like selections in my head, and I have to go with a kicker first.
Oh no.
Yes, I'm going with the kicker, and I think y'all know where I'm going. My kicker is gonna be the leg lamp from A Christmas Story.
Son of a bitch.
Very good. Very good.
Fuck my Christmas ding dong.
Very good. Very
The
good.
only kicker on my board.
You ho ho ho.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, please don't take. Em and I have talked backstage already a little bit, and I gave her one of my big ones, so I could have one that she may have found out. So
What a gift.
no, I swear to God, if you take it, I'm gonna be so sad.
I will respect the terms and conditions of our agreement.
Okay, yep, I won't take the one I gave you. All right. Anyway.
Okay.
Are you worried about the rest of the team getting too horny for the leg draft?
No, because I'm gonna drug my team. Anyway.
A little fragile too.
Are you worried about it being an inanimate object?
No, it literally is a leg. Legs kick. Like there. I mean. And
are you worried about there being no plant foot?
No, and listen, my leg can also double as the understudy for the halftime show, if need be. Like it could kick it, like like kick it.
No, it's a great pick. I was going to take it in the first round as well because I didn't want you rapscallions to get it. So.
Oh well, here we are.
All right, Anthony. It's all downhill from there.
Okay. I am just going to go with a quarterback first. I think, now it doesn't really matter. I am going to go with just a favorite because I don't want to leave this draft without him. I'm going to take Buddy the Elf as my quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of my first too.
Arthur, if you can show my screen. I mean, just look at that arm.
Yeah.
He just looks like Patrick Mahomes out there.
Yeah, that's...
He's got a cannon, and congratulations.
He's elusive in the pocket.
Oh.
Yeah, so Buddy is my quarterback.
Yeah, no, that's... look how, we're all disappointed.
Yeah, we are all genuinely forlorn.
Canceled because of that. Imagine if... Okay.
I hadn't even considered the snowball throwing aspect of it, but there's no denying Buddy is the best arm in the draft.
Oh,
he's got the Josh Allen, the Patrick Mahomes of the Christmas movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, if he were the team captain, he would keep morale above averagely high.
Oh yeah,
all
yeah.
the time.
Great locker room guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think in a potential losing season, he might start to grate on some people.
Well, not for everybody.
I think there's extremes here with Buddy the Elf.
That's true. It's a risky pick.
Well, you know what? I like that. Go for high upside. So,
That's
all right, with the best quarterback off the board, it's up to me. I am going to take what I consider to be the best running back on the board, and that is going to be John McClane from Die Hard.
That makes sense.
Had to be done.
Really tough, really strong, and a proven ability to get through tight holes.
Nice.
Let's see. More specifically, getting through what is it? The shaft. There we go. The AC vent or whatever.
Yeah. He feels like a winner.
By the way, the least realistic thing about any movie, I feel like, is climbing through the air ducts, right? Because what is holding those up? Like a tiny bracket, it would fall immediately. But anyways, he can take a licking and keep on sticking, or whatever the saying is. And
that's it.
He's the biggest bad boy, I feel like, of the Christmas movie scene.
Perhaps.
And like Dan Chapman saying, he did it all without shoes, walking on broken glass. So imagine if you put cleats on.
Yeah, let us never forget.
All right, MLab on the turn here.
All right. The night is young, and neither are we. For my wide receiver, I'm going to take Howard Langston as Turbo Man.
Oh,
Schwarzenegger. I had to.
Come on!
first
Turbo
round.
Man.
Wow.
Oh,
Because
sorry.
what else is there to say? I don't really think I need to defend myself.
Damn.
You take my body, I take your Turbo Man.
Oh, man.
Right.
All right, fine. You can have that one. That's
Oh,
not.
thank you.
Oh man, I thought he might be one of those secretly short actors, but he's got great size for a wide receiver at
Yeah,
6'2".
he's really-
Ideal, and
And the
Just-
jetpack.
Yeah.
cut off with the jetpack. Oh my god.
You can get to the end
Yeah.
zone like real quick.
Guys,
I mean, he was number 2. I had Buddy 1 and Turbo Man 2. So
Same.
pick.
We are the same.
Mm,
Wow. You gotta respect it. Okay. Emily, you're up again. You have the turn.
Woo! All right. Okay. I'm on. I say this now that I'm not worried about the rest of my picks, but one of y'all is gonna. Okay. I'm gonna do my running back. Carol Kane's Ghost of Christmas Present from Scrooged,
yep.
mhm.
Good one.
because she can fucking bust her way through a bunch of defensive linemen if need be. She can take the ball and run with a vengeance.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And she's
What
got
pos-
wings that she can slap them in the face with.
What position was she?
Running back?
Running back.
I assume she's quick.
Oh,
Yep.
sprightly, one would say.
She's
Mhm.
the best. I love her as an actress, and especially in Kimmy Schmidt. So, like,
Mhm.
Humperdinck.
No, she's a straight badass, and I would love to have her on my team. Thank you.
Oh, powerhouse 1-2 pick. Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
All right. Okay.
Okay, well,
Well-
don't you dare.
All right. So I went with I think at this point it's kind of canon that Die Hard is a Christmas movie, right? That's a very
Yeah.
2011 internet debate. So I'm going to go really classic Christmas movie. I am going to go for my wide receiver. I'm going to take The Grinch.
yeah.
Classic.
Eyes, really big hands, really long fingers. I think are going to be able to grasp the ball very well. A propensity for kind of thievery and trickeration. He's got a lot of flair about him, which I like in a wide receiver.
He's
And,
actually really, really jacked.
yes,
He can lift an entire sleigh full of a town's worth of toys.
like one arm. It's crazy.
Arthur, if you could switch over to my screen. I had him.
which Grinch?
So I had him as a quarterback,
Oh.
largely because of this comparison.
Wow.
Um,
That's so good.
We
Also,
could
we
short.
could also we could just sub in Hunter Renfro in here, and he's a wide receiver just like that.
Didn't I see those same shorts on Tom Brady than I did in the movie Heavyweights? Like, oh man, that's a good pick, The Grinch. That had to happen.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Okay,
Mhm.
Grinch, kind of a miserly person, not very into the Christmas spirit. I'm gonna go to the extreme, and as my tight end,
Mhm.
I'm going to select Krampus.
Nice.
Krampus.
The
Nice, that's a good
Krampus.
That's a good
Arthur, if you could show my screen.
Krampus is the
Nice.
better the whole
Okay.
movie. Yes.
Yes.
That's the version I want.
Look at this man. I mean, just an
Krampus is nice.
absolute behemoth.
He's my spirit animal.
Gene
I had
Simmons-esque home.
Krampus as my I had Krampus as one of my backups.
I just think between him and Buddy on either extreme, I think I'm really gonna have good, I'm gonna have good players on both ends of the spectrum. They'll keep each other in check.
Now, have you ever seen Krampus?
Yes.
I've watched clips of Krampus with Adam Scott and David Koechner.
Good.
yeah.
It's
It looks
horrifying.
fine. I watched the movie that showed all of the kills.
All right. They fire that up after the draft.
Highlight reel.
All right. Britt.
It's me now. All right, so I'm saving one of my big picks later. The tight end's the one that like runs, right? No, or that's a wide receiver.
They both do.
Okay.
They both run. Tight end's usually stockier.
Okay. For my tight end, I am choosing Rizzo from A Muppet Christmas Carol. So y'all can suck my dingle dongle Christmas bells because that's my choice. I'm just gonna say suck my.
No, Rizzo is a rat.
What?
Rizzo is a rat.
Yes, Rizzo's great. Rizzo is the shit, and if anybody disagrees, I'll be very upset.
No, this seems a little small.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's undersized for the position, in my opinion.
Okay, all right. So he steals like those apples so well, and Rizzo can do whatever. Like Rizzo doesn't need an excuse.
Rizzo can get it.
Rizzo can get it. So that's my choice.
All right,
solid choice.
Thank you.
Seems early. A round 2 pick. This seems like you could have gotten Rizzo in round 6, but who am I to judge?
Okay.
All right, back to you, Britt. Opening up round 3.
All right, so I'm gonna go with my running. The running back has to go really fast, right?
Correct.
Yes.
So my choice, my running back, is the actual Polar Express. The Polar Express.
Damn it!
Choo choo all the way through. Touchdown, baby. Suck my Yule log. That is what's happening.
Now I will say a bit laterally challenged, but a true north-south runner.
Actually, it can go sideways. I don't know if you've seen the film adaptation, which is shown in elementary schools across the nation because it's the only G film that they'll let us show. It went sideways in the ice and did fine. So yeah, if you want to sync this shit up, watch this.
Here we go.
I assume Tom Hanks is conducting it.
Yeah, he is on it. So he is on my team.
Got it.
I mean, just this version of Tom
all
Hanks.
the passengers.
Just this version of Tom Hanks, not the other version of Tom Hanks. Those are open. This version of Tom Hanks, though.
This scene is like the 40-yard dash.
Yeah,
this is the only version of Tom Hanks that people don't like.
I think we might have beat this train in our 40-yard dash. It's taking a while.
No, it's doing great. Watch the precision.
This is like when Austin Powers is about to run over that guy. No way.
Well, how long is this clip?
I don't know.
It's an hour and a half.
Longer than this show.
Yeah, I think we get the idea.
We're in it now. We got to watch it all the way into the iceberg or whatever it's doing.
But the ticket though, that ticket sucks, dude. That ticket sucks.
Seems like they're mixing plots here with Willy Wonka. Oh man, the train's in the water now.
It's fine. It's doing great.
It bodes well for games where it's raining.
Like this. See, look, it pulls through. It's diesel. It's very great. It's very spacious and room. Look at him. Tom Hanks is like, yeah, this is it's game set match.
So I will say that Krampus has the ability to create snowstorms, which also means he has the ability to make your running back take 3.5 hours to go 40 yards.
Okay, so my team is about determination and the belief in Christmas spirit. So,
wow,
that's fair. Okay, all right.
So beautiful.
So Britt wanted a bruiser at running back, and I'm going to do the same. At running back, I'm going to draft Bumble, the abominable snowman from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah.
Arthur, you can flip over to my screen. It is this guy. He's huge. He's as tall as a gigantic Christmas tree. He's very scary. He doesn't float, but he does bounce for whatever that's worth.
That's important. Oh, yeah.
That's a great point in the chat, Britt. You have
Yeah.
more inanimate objects on your team than animate ones.
Well, that trend is continuing, so
Yeah. Don't think this is planned.
stay tuned, everybody.
We demand consistency.
Well, no problem. Well,
Okay, Will, your
That's
draft
all.
pick.
Okay. I'm taking a little bit of a page out of Anthony's book by going on the younger side for my quarterback. But at this point, you can't get him too young, and then you got your franchise QB for decades to come. I want someone who's crafty, who's wily, who's proven to win against tough competition. I'm going to take Kevin McAllister from Home Alone.
very good, because I didn't have him on my list, surprisingly.
As what? What?
He's my quarterback.
He's your quarterback? Okay.
In 1 or
Now-
2.
Now,
Yeah.
we are... Will, you are aware he is a child.
Yeah, I addressed that up top.
Yeah.
So, listen, does he have the proven ability to throw a football? No, but I would say that, he's Midwestern and he's got a lot of guile, so I think the odds are in his favor. He's just about as unproven as, say, a baby Jesus is as a head coach. But I think he's got a lot on his side, and he's got the moxie that you want out of the quarterback position.
That's fair. You see, I just think he's misplaced. I had him as my number 1 defense because he would just set up the field beforehand.
I understand him as a defense, but I think he's honestly that's not giving him enough credit. He's the face of a franchise, in my opinion, and I want to give him the opportunity to shine here over on Noel.
I mean, and you're definitely gonna get the scream in the thumbnail. So
yeah, he'll get meme-ified like an Eli face or something.
Yeah, this is a great. You guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think every team is stacked right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going pretty well. Dan Chappa in the comments asked if you're worried he'll get a lot of penalties. He's a walking personal foul.
Yes.
As far as I know, there's no rule against putting a bunch of like Hot Wheels on the field or hitting someone with a can of paint. So I don't think he'll get any.
I feel like a lot of the things he does is going to lead to them becoming penalties. I feel like he's going to create a lot of firsts in the football league of a lot of crime.
He's like an innovative Myles Garrett.
Football crime.
Here's what I think. I think who gets penalized in these personal foul situations? A lot of times it's the second guy responding, right? The first guy kind of instigates it, gets away with it. Second guy responds, throws the punch or whatever, and then he gets penalized. I foresee Kevin being on the right side of that transaction quite a bit.
Fair enough.
All right.
We are almost halfway through the draft, and we're halfway through the show. So we're actually coming up great on time.
Great, fantastic. Look at this.
Amalab.
Woo! Well, while we're on the topic, and please stop me if this is not a viable option because I do have a backup. I would like to draft my defense.
Go ahead.
Which is the entire freshly booby-trapped McAllister house.
Ooh.
Because as science seems to indicate, that'll kill you.
Yes.
Well, they were badly injured. But were they killed?
Well, I mean, Harry and Marv survived, but according to science, they should not have.
They survived, but at what cost?
That is true. Now, the question is, because Kevin McAllister is on Will's team, I don't think he's very motivated to set up the home. I think you might just be getting an empty Midwestern house.
Well, I did have an alternative in this situation that is still Home Alone.
Go on.
Go ahead.
Who's your backup defense?
I think I know what it is.
Old Man Marley and his shovel.
Yes.
That's a really good
Okay.
defense.
Yeah.
Yes, that one.
All right. I regret talking you out of the house because that's better.
Son of a bitch, Anthony. Defense right now.
I mean, Old Man Marley will defend.
Yeah.
No, you guys can talk. I'm just trying to.
Oh no, I'm just.
We have
Give it a moment of silence.
I think Old Man Marley is a fantastic pick because Old Man Marley is just, and it's so touching. Like,
I know.
his heart, you know.
He's just salting the sidewalks. He's not hurting anybody unless he has to.
Unless he has to hit them with the shovel. Now, do you think that maybe the brownstone, the booby trap brownstone from Home Alone 2 might have been a superior defense pick? I always thought that was a little deadlier because there's all the construction tools.
You know, I did consider that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the uncle's house. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I mean, you know, if I can keep that on the back burner just in case Old Man Marley needs
Yeah, when
Yeah,
you
no,
light
Dave.
on fire on the rope.
Yeah, that's heartless.
truly.
We have other Dave Thomas in the chat. He says he feels like the Sticky Bandits would make great wide receivers, and I would agree if that was their name.
They were the wet bandits.
They are the Wet Bandits, and
Well,
so they
in
probably make better
Home
running
Alone
backs.
2,
If
they
they're
become the
slippery.
Sticky Bandits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Right, yeah.
shit. Okay.
Yep.
Go
Okay.
into Salvation Army, pull out about 89 cents, call it a day.
Got it.
Oh,
Got it.
Dropping that
Okay.
knowledge.
Wet and then sticky. Thank you, Dan, for clearing that up.
Wow.
In
Come on, Dan. This
succession.
is a family show, Dan Chapman.
We apologize to all the children watching.
All right.
This is
All
unfair.
right,
Emma, you're up for round 4.
All right.
Oh wait, before round 4, it's time for a can check.
Oh shit!
I was about to go get another can.
Oh,
Everybody, really elaborate on your can for a bit.
Sure, Britt, tell us about your can.
So my can it's popcorn cookie crunch that I got from TJ Maxx today. And it is delicious. And believe it or not, this was entirely full all but a single 3 hours ago. Now it is half empty, like a lot of people's souls at this season.
Very
what
good.
can? Good can.
All right. MLab, what do you got? Or did you go while I ran away?
No, she didn't.
Okay.
Oh no. I have a Harpoon winter warmer. I thought I'd be thematic. This was a birthday gift from Grace Ellen in the chat. Yeah, I'm shouting you out.
Yeah.
Very nice. Classic.
Will, you'll be happy to see that I am drinking a haze.
No!
I only have one more left. These are still from when Will bought me a 12-pack like 2 months ago.
Wow.
He drinks one a week.
That's great.
Those are some of the best beers in the world, by the way. And this guy's on a one a week pace. He's really stretching them out.
Oh, that's
Gotta
amazing.
savor it.
Oh.
Will,
Okay.
what did you go get?
Yeah, so I ran and I got leftover from our little Friendsgiving on Sunday is the Angelica Hazy
Ooh.
IPA from the Lord Hobo mix pack that we only made it through about half of.
Love that.
Yeah, we also have a bunch of wine. Okay, let's move it on. Great can check, one of the best. Round 4.
Who's first?
Emily, you're up.
Emily, of course.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it's me again. All right. Brass tacks, y'all. Let's talk tight end, shall we? I really feel like my tight end would absolutely come through in a clutch. And honestly, I guess subconsciously, he really just reminds me of Rob Gronkowski, cousin Eddie from Christmas Vacation.
Oh,
Okay.
that's so good. That's
I feel
really
like
good.
he would defend the QB when necessary, but also catch a tight pass when the time is. So he
does
will
have
rise
that-
to the occasion.
That Yo Soy
And-
Fiesta vibe to him.
I mean, look at this guy. That's a beer. That's a cigar. He's holding the hose in a bathrobe in the snow. That's Gronk if I've ever seen him.
Mhm.
Right? Like just
like that for a parody shot. I bet you $1 million.
my
is a great
gift to you
Christmas
is that you'll never unsee that.
Halloween card. Randy Quaid.
Right.
He's doing great right now, guys.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Just
Until
don't
Will.
listen to him at all.
So good.
Okay. Wow. is back to me. I need a tight end, a kicker, and a defense. Let us go with tight end. A little bit of a thicker individual. He's got a lot to learn, but a lot of growth by the end. That's going to be Jack Frost from the movie Jack Frost.
Okay.
Which Jack Frost?
From Jack Frost.
From Jack Frost.
There are two Jack Frosts. There is a Michael Keaton Jack Frost, and there is a horror movie Jack Frost.
It's Michael Keaton's Jack Frost.
Okay, that makes more sense.
He was too busy for his family, but then he became a snowman and he learned how to love.
Oh, the dead dad one.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's right. He was cold. He was cold-hearted.
Yeah, so he's going to play with a little bit of anger and revenge. What I like most about Jack Frost is that he's got a great build for a tight end, right? He's not one of these skinny wide receivers that's out there, kind of weaving in between people. He's going to hit you. He's thick. He's roundly built. And in the snowball scene, obviously, he's got a lot of power and he's motivated by love, which is
He
exactly
also can melt and fall apart.
Well,
yeah, Arthur, if you could switch over to my screen. There's this moment right here.
He's
got an arm, but also he's elusive. Yes, he did have boobs for a second, but mostly he's elusive.
He does have boobs.
Here's the thing.
I'd like to circle back around on the boobs there.
Let's go back to the boobs for 1 second.
Go back to the boobs.
Okay, he's got the boobs.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's built like a tight end.
That if Gronk were a snowman, he would definitely give himself snow boobs. That'd be maybe the first thing he would do.
Touche.
But I like the fact that, he's able to detach his head at times, that he's able to, he's a little athletic riding on the back of a snowmobile. But overall, I just think he fits into the Christmas spirit perfectly, and he's exactly who I want at tight end.
All right, we don't have to watch the rest of Jack Frost.
He's going to shoot his dad.
That's tough. I had to do that too. Anthony.
All right. I am going to go with a kicker now. And I'm going to draft Miles Fitch from Elf.
Very funny.
Yes.
Arthur, if you could flick over to my screen again. This is the exact moment where I knew I had a great kicker.
There we go.
I don't know why it's in slow-mo. Oh, it's in slow-mo because I had to pause it.
No, I like it. And the theme of the show was slow motion.
That's right.
Yeah, that's a lot of power from a little man.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you think that this would breed any conflict, given that the kicker isn't really a big fan of your star QB?
I did recognize that, and I do think that offense and special teams are going to be kept entirely separate for the sake of that purpose. Different team meetings. They do have beef, but you know what? I think the competition just brings out the best in both of them.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay, Britt.
All right. So I'm going to tell you guys about my quarterback now. Let me just set this up because I'm going to share my screen in a minute.
Oh my
God.
quarterback
is from Conan O'Brien, and it is Minty the Candy Cane, but full name is Minty the Candy Cane that briefly fell on the ground. Quarterback. And I'm going to show you a video of why I feel like this is really important. So bear with. I got my camera. Hold on.
I can't confirm this is important. I'm furious, but I can't.
I've never even heard of this character, so I'm excited.
Me neither.
Chrome tab. Here we go. Can everyone see this? Can everyone see this?
Arthur, want to switch over to her screen? There we go. Yep.
Okay.
I am thrilled. We have a great show for you
Watch
tonight.
us throw.
Good one, Conan.
I know him.
All right, we're gonna have to deal with this. Oh, wait, guys, okay, we're good. I thought I was having an ad.
Good to see you, Jack.
How long
Jake,
is
I'm
this?
curious. What did you mean by ha ha?
All right, I'm gonna fast forward.
It was going a little too fast. Would you mind putting it on half speed, please?
Wait, seriously? Oh. All right, hold on. I'm gonna find the original video. Bear with. Because this one is not the original. You need the original. Here we go.
What's his name? Minty the.
I have an ad because I don't have.
Candy cane that briefly fell on the ground.
So you just have to type Minty the candy cane.
Minty.
Guys, this ad's gonna play. It's fine. I hope
That's
this
all
is.
right. What's the ad for? Maybe there'll be a sponsor.
All right, here we go.
Well, look at
Coming to you from Warner Brothers. I hate that sweater. I want to talk about something we did last night on the show that had a profound effect on me. We introduced last night our newest holiday character. He was a big hit, and not just the character. People like the character, but his catchy theme song drove people insane. This song is everywhere now. It's in my brain, and I can't get it out. And it got me thinking, there hasn't been a new holiday standard in a very long time. I really think we might have the next Christmas classic on our hands. So back for another visit, please
It's
welcome
coming.
Minty, the candy cane that fell on the ground.
This is my favorite.
Hey, everybody,
Watch us throw.
that's me. Oh, when the holidays come around, you can hear
Boom.
the sound of Minty, the candy cane.
Boom. He's just throwing. Look at he's just throwing them. He's gonna toss
On
them.
the ground, now Minty's coming in. Because Minty fell on the ground for just a moment or two.
Like you get the idea. But that's basically Minty the candy cane that briefly fell on the ground, and that is my quarterback.
For just a moment or two.
For just a moment or two.
a great payoff. Now let's move on.
Thank you for wasting our time.
I don't want to say it's the worst pick I've ever seen on this draft.
No, because that was written down.
Only because Will picks Charlie Brown as a kicker. That is the second worst pick I have ever seen.
My heart is full.
Guys, I just had to put him on my list because I love him so much, and I want
That's totally fair.
I want
I
to share
understand.
him with the world, and I feel like the world needs more Minty the candy cane that briefly fell on the ground.
Well, based on that video you just shared, I don't see how anybody could not be obsessed with Minty the candy cane.
And an ad for Grey Goose. So we're getting vodka, guys.
Grey Goose, feel free to sponsor our next can check.
No joke. All right,
We'll send him an email.
Britt,
Round
take it
five.
away.
Britt. All right, we gotta go rapid fire.
All
These
right,
last two
all right.
rounds.
So I have my this is my last pick, right?
Nope.
No, two more.
Oh, shit.
You
Okay.
need a wide receiver and defense.
Okay. So my wide receiver is gonna be 1982 version of Annie.
Okay.
I feel like Annie. People don't realize Annie is a Christmas movie / play / whatever, comic, whatever. It takes place during Christmas time. So yeah, the 1982 version of Annie will kick your ass.
Okay. What position was Annie?
Wide receiver.
Wide
Yeah.
receiver? Okay. Now, she's very tiny and an orphan.
Yeah.
Does that concern you at all about her ability to catch the football?
No, absolutely not, because
Mhm.
she came from nothing, guys. She literally came with a sparkle in her heart and a glinkle in her eye. So
What's Glinkle?
a
Glinkle.
glinkle in her eye. All right, that's my pick. So
Okay. I'm also gonna go wide receiver. And my wide receiver, I'm going back to a movie I've already picked from before, and I'm going to go with King Moonracer, aka the ruler of the island of misfit toys, the flying lion, the griffin. Arthur, if you could flip over to my screen, please.
okay. Okay.
Pull up some images of him.
This kid gets it.
This is King Moonracer, who is voiced by the same actor that voiced Santa Claus in that movie. He's,
Oh, wow.
he can fly and he's a lion. I mean, 1,000 times better of a wide receiver pick than Annie.
There you go.
Okay. It's on me. I'm going to take someone who's basically all legs, not literally all legs,
Yeah.
but the closest approximation to all legs, and that is going to be Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Mhm.
I think you could argue he's significantly more athletic than the leg lamp, but if we're just looking at proportions, this is an outrageous man. These are the longest legs I think of anyone that's been drafted, and seeing as he's able to, gallivant about the town, filled with the orders on these legs, I think there's a lot of strength there, and he can kick the field goals that we need.
I think that's a solid pick.
Thank you.
Well done.
Okay, Emily.
All right. Where we at now?
These are your last two picks, Emily.
Oh yeah, it sure is. Okay, let's round this out right. Okay, so my original kicker option is no longer. However, I would like to present before the court Santa in A Christmas Story, because he literally kicks Ralphie off a slide.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
I feel like with a sassy foot like that, the team would benefit.
Mhm.
Ho ho ho!
Oh, that's good. Now, you worried that his kick wasn't strong enough to get him all the way down.
I would like to believe in my heart of hearts that maybe he was trying to consider the child's safety, but it was the 40s, so IDK. I think he can definitely pack way more of a punch. You got all the way to the bottom on that kick, and that was a pretty weak kick.
That's true. That's true. Who knows what he could have done with his full force?
I can't believe how fucking bad are we? It took until the end of round 5 for anyone to draft Santa.
Any Santa. I mean, he's old. He's out of shape. Like there are a lot of youth on this board.
I feel like I got too cute with this.
Perhaps. And now, I mean, you got to take a quarterback.
I know. Bruce Wellington is the surprised. Well, I mean, I wanted Buddy the Elf, and if I'm being honest, at first I really didn't have any secondaries in mind. However, I do. This first one, if for any reason the court deems this pick not worthy, I do have another pick. I would like to present to the court Mariah Carey as my quarterback.
Wow.
She is the motherfucking queen of Christmas. She just recently came out with a special in which she saves Christmas. So, needless to say, her voice alone can rocket a ball across the field to whichever receiver she is aiming to target. Thank you. Good night.
Kind of a diva, right? Not exactly the personality that you want at your top spot, no?
Yeah, not the most resilient. I mean, just not getting a cup of tea last New Year's almost brought her down.
She's been exhibiting some poor behavior as of late, but I feel like if you put her on a team and you actually make her realize that it's not just her show. She's still the star. Like, you got to tell her she's the star. That's why she's the QB. But she has to realize that she needs to work with her teammates to achieve the perfect Christmas football game.
Got it.
All right.
Well,
in the interest of time, I won't argue any longer. At defense, I am going to take the whole cast of the movie Angels with Filthy Souls from Home Alone.
Yes.
AC said 10%.
Too bad AC.
AC in charge no more.
What do you mean?
He's upstairs taking a bath. He'll call you when he gets out. Hey, I tell you what I'm going to give you, Snakes. I'm going to give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no-good keister off my property before I pump your guts full of lead.
All right, Johnny, I'm sorry. I'm going.
1, 2, 10.
You can tell he plays for the love of the game.
Change, you filthy.
A crazy group of absolute animals that are just going to be out there running around. They've got Tommy guns.
Filthy
That's
animals.
I got to say, good luck. Good luck to Carol Kane as she's being gunned down by angels with filthy souls.
All right.
Chill out, random.
I have a similarly brutal defense here, by which I'm going to take all of New York City's taxi cabs, or as Buddy the Elf calls them, the yellow ones. Arthur, if you could please flip over to my screen. They show absolutely no mercy. Able to take down my quarterback immediately. So drafting them is more of a defensive pick in my strategy so that nobody else gets them. I think just imagine a bunch of taxi cabs driving around the football field, just mowing, little Annie down.
Wow. Killing a child, an orphan.
Hey, you know what? No mercy in this draft.
Hard knock life, am I right?
Now, are the taxi cabs going to be just mercilessly manhandled by, say, a large polar train?
Yeah.
Well, I think they can take them from the sides. And we are placing a lot of stock on the fact that hopefully the train is placed parallel to the both end zones. If it's not on the perfect angle, the train will never score.
Okay. But also, do you believe?
Jesus Christ.
Get out of here, Josh Groban.
Beef of Wellington calling you out. All right, Britt, let's close it out. We've got 5 minutes left.
So my defense, I thought a lot about this.
No,
I originally wasn't going to choose the Island of Misfit Toys, and I'm like, nah, dog. I found a better choice. My choice, and you don't have to write this all, Arthur, is the robots, the Christmas robots, and the Hanukkah zombie from Futurama. So, Robot Santa, Kwanzaa bot, the zombie. So I'm actually, if hold on, I'm gonna show you guys a picture. Arthur, do you mind switching to my screen? Hold on.
Shit.
So if you can share my screen, Arthur, or yes. Oh, whoosh. So I don't know if you guys can see this. Open image and new tab. How do I do that? Oh, that's a link. Hold on.
Yeah, the Santa is such a badass, and
yeah.
Fun fact, voiced by John Goodman.
Wow.
So I kind of try to make sure, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but in almost every draft I've done, I've picked a Futurama character. I don't know if you're noticing a pattern, but yeah, that's my spiel.
This is your best one yet?
Yeah, this is an actually good pick, not just because I like them.
That's good. That's good. Well, Dan Chapman mentioning that Iron Man 3 is technically a Christmas movie, and we all could have taken Iron Man.
Oh.
Well, shoot, Dan. Well, get your ass in here and draft a team.
That's a great lead into my next question for you all, which is there anyone on your draft board that wasn't taken that you kind of wish maybe had been taken?
Yeah.
I wanted to take
rattle them off.
I wanted to take John Lithgow's evil villain toy maker character from the movie. It's called The Santa Claus, starring Dudley Moore. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but it's one of the my favorite movies. Also, I have alternate popcorn, so I've been eating 2 types of popcorn this whole time. Just want everyone to know.
Love that for you.
Who didn't you get to draft?
Well, popcorn. But also I really wanted Yukon Cornelius, but I didn't know where to put him. I also I thought about doing Heat Miser and his Heat minions as my defense, but there's really only one big beefy boy, and then the rest of them are very small. So I just I parted.
Wise pivot.
Thank you.
I had considered the Gremlins as my defense.
I was thinking that too.
I considered ELFS, the flight squad from the Santa Claus.
Mhm.
And as a backup kicker, I had Ernest from Ernest Saves Christmas.
Oh my
Nice.
god,
Yeah.
so good.
Okay. Most of my board has been cleared out. For kicker, it was a toss-up for me between the long-legged Jack Skellington and Edward Scissorhands, who I positive would have to have really strong legs because of his really lack of hands. And then Harold and Marv, I thought would be a pretty good wide receiver combo because if only because they've proven to take a beating.
Yeah.
And then Heat Miser was on my board, and I just want to leave you all on this. I don't know who's been watching The Bachelorette, but I've been trying to wonder who Blake looked like this whole time, and it dawned on me. He's the Heat Miser.
That is amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
What a song.
Well, thank you so much.
He's like 10 years from Burgermeister Meisterburger, though.
Another
Yeah.
choice I was gonna choose too.
Yeah, he was on my list as well.
That'll be tough. Okay. Thank you so much to Britt and Emily for being with us. This was an incredibly fun draft. Any last words?
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Have yourself a popcorn little Christmas.
Perfect. Well done. Okay, well, as always, these teams will be available.
That's right. I'll post them up on Twitter later tonight. Please stay tuned. What? You asking about these guys?
Yeah, who are they?
I drafted them. This is Bumble, my tight end, and King Moonrace, my wide receiver.
Holy shit. Came prepared with props?
Yeah. No, actually, my girlfriend just threw them at me. So I had them. Stay tuned for interesting points coming up next. I believe it's Fast and the Furious themed. Be sure to subscribe to 2MB Studios. Follow on Twitter. Subscribe on Twitch. We have been Boy Detectives, and I wish we had a catchphrase.
Vote for Noel.